Good day, grade 4, and welcome to our next lesson. So, our next lesson here is before we proceed, we are going to have a review on our previous topics on definition and exemplification clues. So, the direction is copy the sentence below in your notebook and underline the word or group of words that show the meaning of the italicized word in each sentence. So I'm just going to read and flash it, and then you will answer it on your notebook. Isulat ko ang review and then isend sa akin. Lagyan ng pangalan. Okay? And then, sasabihin ko I-send sa akin sa messenger, and then I will check it virtually and send your score. Okay? So, I am just going to flash and read it for you. But, pwede nyo siyang balikan na lang mamaya. Okay? So, number 1, my little brother fell from the ladder while playing. This made our parents distressed, worried. So, the wording board is distressed. Ano kaya ang ibig sabihin niya? Ano ang clue na ibinigay for the word distressed? Number 2, my grandfather is 100 years old. He is already a centenarian. My grandfather is 100 years old. He is already a centenarian. So, the word in bold is centenarian. Ano po kaya ang ibig sabihin ng centenarian? Ang kanyang lolo daw ay 100 years old na, kaya ang kanyang lolo ay centenarian na. Ngayon, ano kayang ibig sabihin ng centenarian? Number 3, back then, our forefathers used to trade root crops with linen, the white goods or clothing brought by merchants from other islands. So, what is the word in bold? Linen. Noon daw, noong unang panahon ng ating mga ninuno, ay ipinagpapalit ang root crops sa mga linen. Ikipagpalit sila ng root crops, yung mga um, potato and cassava and other root crops. Pinagpapalit nila sa mga linen. Okay, the white goods or clothing brought by merchants from other islands. So, what is a linen? Ano ang clue or context clue na ibinigay? 4. I felt so lonesome, sad, and alone after my friend left. Pakiramdam ko daw ay lonesome, sobrang lungkot, sad, and alone after my friend left. So, what is the context clue for the word lonesome? Number 5, I have completely forgotten, not remembered my bag in the room. What is the word in bold? Forgotten. So what is the context clue given for the word forgotten? So, isulat po, ulitin ko, isulat po ang inyong sagot sa inyong English notebook. Ilagay po review and then isend on my private private account, on my messenger account. Huwag po sa GC, naintindihan po. Okay. Okay, so now let's go to our new lesson, which is structural analysis, root words, prefixes, and suffixes. So this is just a review since na-lesson na rin natin ito noong first quarter and second quarter. Okay, first of all, let us define. Alamin natin kung ano ang affix. Will you please read with me? An affix is added to the root of a word to change its meaning. Ibig sabihin po ng affix ay idinadagdag sa salita or sa salitang ugat para magkaroon or maiba ang ibig nitong sabihin. So, there are different types of affix. First, we have prefix. Everybody say prefix. Can you repeat? Okay, prefix. So what is a prefix? Prefix is added to the front of a word. Okay, so an affix added to the front of a word is called prefix. Ibig sabihin ng prefix ay nakikita sa unahan ng salita, kagaya ng mga nandito sa examples. Re. What do you mean by re? Re means again. And what is the new word when we add re to the word read? We will have reread. At ang ibig sabihin, read again. Also, we have on, which means not or opposite of. Pag dinagdag siya sa word na happy, it will become unhappy. Ayan. Okay, next is this. What is the meaning of this? Not also. So, when we put this in the beginning of the word connect, it will become disconnect. Ayan. Pre means before, and we put together with right, it will be pre-right. Okay. Non means not. When we put it together with fiction, it will become non-fiction. And miss, when we put it together with understand, it will become misunderstand. So, tingnan natin, nasan ba nilagay yung re, an, this, pre, and non? Sa umpisa or sa huli? Nakalagay po siya sa umpisa. At kapag sa umpisa, anong tawag doon? Prefix. Anong tawag doon? Prefix. Kapag ang affix nilagay sa umpisa, anong tawag? Prefix. Okay, next is suffix. Everybody say suffix. Okay, so an affix added to the back or to the end of the word is known as suffix. Ulitin nga natin, suffix. So, kagaya po nito, eyeball or eyeball, it will become horrible. Ish, greenish. And golden. Full, powerful. Lest, harmless. Like, manlike. Whose, famous. Lee, badly. Okay, ways, sideways. So these are just examples, some examples of suffixes. So nasaan ba yung mga suffixes na ibol? Nasa huli, si ish. Nasa huli, si en. nasa end. Si full, nasa end. Si less, nasa end. And so on. So kapag nasa hulihan or nasa ending ng word ang affix, we call it suffix. Again, pag nasa hulihan, we call it suffix. So, sometimes a word may have both prefix and suffix. Okay, so pwedeng ang isang word magkasabay na mayroong prefix and suffix. Example is impossible. So, what is the root word? Okay, pass. Nilagyan ng prefix na im. Dinagdagan ng suffix na able. And the new word from pass, it became impassable. So here are examples of affixes. Oh, in the word incapable. What is the affix used in the word incapable? It is in. At ano po ang in? Prefix or suffix? Nasaan siya? Nasa unahan or nasa hulihan? Nasa unahan, kaya ang tawag sa kanya ay prefix. Ex-president. What is the affix? Ano yung idinugtong? We have X. At nasaan ang X? Nasa unahan or nasa hulihan? Nasa unahan. Kaya ang tawag natin dyan ay prefix. Next, laughing. The word laughing. The root word is laugh. And the affix is, ano yung idinugtong? In. Nasaan ang in? Nasa unahan or nasa hulihan? Nasa hulihan. Kaya ang tawag natin kapag nasa hulihan ay suffix. So here is the list of common prefixes with some examples. Okay, so prefix na a or an means without. Example, amoral, atypical. Again, another example is ante, meaning, or anti. Anti. It's not ante, it's anti. And what is the meaning of anti? It's before. Hindi to anti na tita ha. It means before. Sakbay. Bago. Okay, so example, antecedent. Antina. Okay, next is anti. Or anti is different. Okay. So what do we mean by anti? It's against. Example is anti-establishment o di kaya ay anti-terrorism. It means kontra. Next is auto, means self. Autopilot. Circum means around. Okay, example is circumvent. Co means with, kasama. Example is co-conspirator. Co-pilot, kasama na pilot. Next is com or con. It also means with. Ang ibig sabihin, companion. Or example is companion, contact. Ibig sabihin, kasama. Again is contra. What do you mean by contra? Against. Kasalungat, kaaway. Or example is contradiction. Another prefix, de, means of, the list, the value. Ibig sabihin, tanggalin. Next is this. What do we mean by this? Not, hindi. Okay, example is disappear. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng appear? It means magpakita. Ibig sabihin ng disappear, hindi magpakita or mawala. Next is end. What do we mean by end? It means put into. Ilagay mo daw ang end. Okay, example is a close and envelope. Next is ex, means out of or former. Extract, ex-governor. Extra, beyond, more, or more than. Extracurricular. Another is hetero, different, means different. Example, heterosexual. Homo, it means same, agpada. So, hetero, magkaiba. Homo, magkaparehas. For example is homonym. Or ibig sabihin ng homonym, magkaparehas ng spelling. Homophone, magkaparehas ng sound. Okay, hyper means over, sobra-sobra. For example, hyperactive, sobrang active. Next example is ill, in, ear, which means not or without. So, papadadalang data, ill, in, and ear. Ang ibig sabihin lang yan ay not, hindi, or wala. Examples, illegal, impractical, inconsiderate, irresponsible. Irresponsible. Okay, here are another examples. Inter means between, internet, intersection, intra means inside, intranet, intravenous, macro means large, macronutrients, micro small, microscope, micronutrients, mono means one, monocle, none, not or without, nonentity, okay, non-stop, pwede rin. Omni means all or every, omnipresent, omniscient. Post means after, postmortem, postpartum, post-nup, post-photo, post post-photo shoot. Okay. Pre means before. Pro means forward. Okay, ibig sabihin ng pre, sakbay, bago. Pro, forward. Ibig sabihin, magpatuloy. Okay, so example is proceed, project, or project. Sub means under, sa ilalim. O, submarine. Saan ba natin makikita ang submarine? Diba sa ilalim ng tubig. Okay, next is substandard. Ibig sabihin, hindi maganda ang pagkakagawa. Another is seen means same time. Synchronize. Super, it means above. Pinakamataas, pinaka-pinaka. Supervisor, superhuman. Another is trans, means across. Or to transmit. Ilipat, iyakar. Tri means tree, like just like tripod, triceratops. Okay, tree. And triceratops. It's a kind of dinosaur na mayroon kasi siyang spikes ba yun? And then tripod. Ang tripod, ginagamit siya usually ng mga vlogger, ng mga nagpo-photoshoot. Yes, it is a parang holder ng camera or ng cellphone na may tatlong paa. Kaya siya tinawag na tripod. Next is un. What do we mean by un? It means not, not. It means un or hindi. For example, undone, unfinished. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng undone and unfinished? Hindi tapos. Next, uni. It means one. Okay, so unicorn. Bakit unicorn? Kasi 'di ba yung unicorn meron siyang horn na iisa na parang corn o kaya siya tinawag na unicorn. One corn. Okay. Next naman is suffix. O, nasaan ang suffix? Sa hulihan or sa unahan? Sa hulihan. Okay, so here are examples. Able or able it means can be done, pwedeng gawin. Comfortable or comfortable, passable. Al or ayal means having the characteristic of. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang ganoong ugali or katauhan or katangian. For example is person, maging dinagdagan ng al, personal. Next, ed. O pag may ed, lagi kong sinasabi dyan, past tense, ibig sabihin tapos na, nangyari na. O example, yan, lagi natin binabasa, danced. Hindi po siya danced. Jumped. Hindi jumped. Okay? Next, end. Ibig sabihin, made of, ginawa. Doon siya gawa. Okay, golden. Wooden. So, when we say golden, di ba po, ibig sabihin nun, gawa siya sa gold. Next, wooden. Ano ibig sabihin ng wooden? Gawa siya sa wood. Okay, next, or er. Means comparative. Ibig sabihin, mas, mas, mas maganda, mas mataas, mas malaki, mas magaling. Pinagko-compare sila. Di ba na lesson na natin to? Okay, for example, tidier, small, dagdagan ng smaller, bigger, prettier. Okay, next is est, means superlative. Pinaka, pinaka, pinaka. Super, super. O, nicest. Pinaka nice. Greatest. Pinaka great. Next, or super great and super nice. Next is full. Next is full. So full means puno or napuno. Example is cupful, careful, o puno yung tasa or puno ng pag-iingat. O next is ick or I see or ick. O ganun din, having characteristic of. Ibig sabihin, magkamukha sila, may ganun siyang katangian. O linguistic, sarcastic. Next, ing. Means verb from present participle and gerund. Nangyayari. Pag nilagyan natin ng ing, ibig sabihin, ginagawa niya ngayon kagaya ng dancing, singing, running, eating, sleeping, talking. Next, ayon, Sean, Ashon, Ishon. Mga Shon. It means act or process. Example, attraction, attrition, activation, ano pa, premonition, yung mga nahulaan, o ano pa, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Next, T or ET. It means state of. Ganun siya, ganun yung lagay niya. Okay, humility. Another is infinity. Another is if, active, itive. Means adjective form of a noun. Okay, for example, expensive, plaintive, o less means without, wala, kulang. An example is topless, o ano ba ibig sabihin ng topless? Walang suot na damit pantaas. O another is fearless. Ibig sabihin, walang kinatatakutan, walang fear. Next, lee. Okay, or topless. Also, pwede rin ibig sabihin yan ay wala siyang ibabaw. Ang ibabaw. Okay, next, lee. When you say lee, ang ibig sabihin niyan ay ending. Lagi siyang adverb or ending to describe a verb. Okay, example, nicely. Paano mo siya kinausap? I talked to her nicely. Another, quickly. Ano siya tumakbo? She ran quickly. Another, meant. Means action or process. Enjoyment, entrenchment, enrichment. Ness, it means condition. Eagerness, kindness, politeness, braveness, okay. Use or ius, possessing the quality of. Joyous, okay. Victorious. Next is S or ES. So, pag may S or ES, it means plural, marami. Tables, foxes. Yeah. Next is E or Y. Pag dinagdagan ng Y or E, it means characterized by. Itsura niya. Fatty, happy, jumpy. Okay, so here, let us study each sentence carefully. See if you can find words that contain affixes, right? Okay, so let us practice. Number one, the coronavirus is a deadly disease. So, alin po dyan ang word na mayroong affix? It is deadly. And deadly, ano yung ginamit na affix? It is ly. Okay, is it prefix or suffix? It is, nasa hulihan, suffix. Next, there are those who dislike to be vaccinated. There are those who dislike to be vaccinated. What are the words that contain affixes? We have two. First is dislike and vaccinated. So what is the affix added to dislike? It is this. At ano ang tawag dyan? Prefix or suffix? Nasa unahan. Prefix. How about vaccinated? Anong naidagdag na affix? ED. Ibig sabihin, tapos na, na-vaccinan na, vaccinated. And what is, what do you call it? What do you call it? Prefix or suffix? We call it suffix. Nasa huli na. Okay, number 3. Let us all be prayerful and strong against COVID-19. The word with affix is prayerful. And what is the affix? Full. Ano po yan? Prefix or suffix? Suffix. Very good. Number 4. People are still doubtful about the existence of the virus. Doubtful. Okay, the word is doubtful. What is the affix? Full. What do you call that? Prefix or suffix? Suffix. The new variant of COVID-19 is spreading the country. Okay, what is the word? The word is spreading. And what did we add? What affix? It's ing. What do you call that? Prefix or suffix? It is suffix also. Nasa Huli ka. Okay, so you try to answer this one on your notebook. Okay, figure out the meaning of the underlined word to which an affix is added. Use also other strategies such as context clues to further unlock. Okay, so ipa-flash ko na lang. Okay, pause nyo na lang and then write your answer on your notebook. Okay, write assessment and then send it to me. You understand? Okay, that's number one. Number two, copy and answer. Okay, copy and answer. Number three, number four, and number five. Okay, make sure na maiintindihan ang sulat. Hindi mag-aalaga ng manok sa tabi habang nagsusulat. Awanti kuri-kuri na. One. Okay, so that's all for this video lesson. I hope you learned something. If you have questions, you can rewatch this video or send message. Okay? So that's all. Thank you.